Hi, and welcome to the 12 days of the Archangels. We are starting off on day 1 with Archangel Michael. Now, I know many of you probably are no stranger to Archangel Michael. His name means he who is like the divine. So before we get started, I want to do a little bit of glossary changes here for you to understand where we're going with this, okay? The angels have been around forever. They were here before man, and they were here before the construct of religion. So the angels are found in many philosophies as well as different religions. And in different religions, they may mean different things. They may have different gifts and different attributes. So I want us to understand that when I speak of the angels, I'm speaking from a broader sense, which is how they showed up in my world. And they showed up in my world when I was about 4 years old. I was an only child, and we lived on a farm at that time. And they showed up as sparkling lights, and I did not understand what it was. And you can read that story on my website, www.carolynjwoodson.com, and it's called Carolyn's Story, and it's all there. But Archangel Michael has been with me all of my life. And so I thought, let's start off with him. And today is the 12/12 portal. What does that mean? It is a very powerful day of the year as we are ending out this year. 2019 was about us really getting releasing what no longer serves us. 2022 was us really getting clear about it, cleansing ourselves, and really focusing on what it is we truly desire. That carried over into 2021. This 12/12/2021 portal is ending a decade where we really have been focused on moving forward. That's what's coming for 2022. 2021, right now that we're in, when we look at the numbers in numerology for 12/12/21, they all reduce to the number 3. 1 + 2 = 3. So we have an angel number, 333. Did you notice that? Now, when you take those numbers and add them together, 3 + 3 + 3 = 9. 9 represents the end of a cycle. And it can be the end of a karmic cycle. However, in broader sense, it is the end of a cycle. Also, when I talk about connecting with the angels, now some people say, well, I do it through prayer, or I do it through meditation. However it works for you and whatever name works for you, great, okay? Also, I may say at times interchangeably, the creator, the divine, the universal life force. You may use the word God. I am simply honoring a tradition that I grew up in, which was the Israelite tradition way back when. So that's about as much as religion as I'm going to bring into this, because the angels want us to know that they are here, whether we are religious or spiritual or not. They are here to support us and guide us and inspire us and help us along our journey. That's it for that part of the explanation. So let's now get into Archangel Michael. All right. So I have 2 statues of Archangel Michael, and I laughed because one I thought one looked different than I thought it did. And all along, I've imagined that it had a sword with it. I mean, a shield. Here is one of my statues of Archangel Michael, and it shows him with his sword. And Archangel Michael is considered to be one of the most powerful archangels that there exists. Here's another statue of Michael with his sword and with his shield. And Archangel Michael, we're going to learn about, can help us with all kinds of wonderful things, okay? So what does Archangel Michael's name mean? It means he who is like the divine, okay? Archangel Michael wants us to have faith, to trust. Archangel Michael is known as the divine protector and assists with police departments, Homeland Security, and in ancient times helped with the knights. Okay, so we have Archangel Michael helping also people who are sensitive, also young children, especially children who are very, very sensitive. We can call in Archangel Michael when we feel unsafe, when we feel we need that extra layer of protection. We can also call in Archangel Michael when we need to fix something. So something's broke and you really need it fixed right away. Archangel Michael is a great person, a great angel to call on. He's also a great doorman. So if you're at night, you know, what do I mean by that? So at night you're going to sleep and you really want to have powerful, or you want to have calm dreams. You might have been having nightmares. Call on Archangel Michael and ask him to assist you in only allowing in loving, kind dreams. And start to keep track of how that happens. Keep a dream journal. And you don't have to write long sentences, but when you wake up, just jot down a few words and start to monitor your dreams and how they come in. Archangel Michael's element is fire. Why? Because with his sword, he can burn away layers and layers and layers. He can clear away fears and phobias and negativity. Feeling drained? Call on Archangel Michael. And we're going to talk about how to do that. Feeling like there's something dark around you? Call on Archangel Michael. Now, how do we call on Archangel Michael? Like any other angel, talk to them. They're just waiting for you to show up and start talking to them. And so people will say to me sometimes, well, they know I need help. Why don't they just come on in? Because they need your permission. They will never override your free will unless they feel that you are in an unsafe situation. Okay? Colors that are associated with Archangel Michael would be this emerald blue like I have on. Michael's presence to me, when I call on Archangel Michael, it feels like electric static in the room for me. At times when I am really, really maybe sad, I might feel like I've been enveloped by wings or strong arms. When I see Michael, I see a very large angel, like 20 feet tall. And Michael has shown up at really important times in my life. But before I get into that, some key words associated with Michael would be courage, strength, truth, integrity, and protection. His birthday is celebrated September 29th in the celebration of, may say this wrong, Michaelmas. And that's going back to ancient times. Now, when he appears, I feel safe. If I'm in somewhere and I don't feel safe, I'll just ask, Michael, get in here. Archangel Michael, please come in and surround me and guide me and keep me safe. Protect me. And wow, when he shows up, it is huge, very huge. Now, other statues may show him holding the scales of justice sometimes. I've seen that. I've also seen him with a blue flame. To me, he appears to be like a very empowered warrior, strong, resilient. Okay, so how would we be able to use Michael on a day-to-day basis? We all have cell phones. Use your angel numbers. Yeah, you have them. You have them even on your phone. Time, 10, 10. Angel numbers are numbers that repeat. So 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 111, 222, 333, 444, 555. It's not all day, the whole time you're up, but you can just set your clock and you can just tune in to an angel, or just tune in and say, I am loved. I am safe. I am fearless. And start to do that over and over and over again. When you get up in the morning, just say those 4 things. I am safe. I am fearless. I am strong. I am powerful. And before you go to bed at night, repeat that and start to see how your world starts to shift. When we repeat a phrase over and over and over again, our brain starts to change. It resets our mind. And when we feed our mind positive words, things start to shift in our world if we've been experiencing a lot of negativity. Okay? All righty. So I'm going to tell you about a short story about when Archangel Michael came in and helped us out. This is 1976. I'm 7 months pregnant. We've decided to drive from Providence, Rhode Island to Detroit, Michigan. It's going to be our last getaway before our son is born. And so here we are on the road. My uncle had just worked on the car, so we knew the car was in good working condition. It didn't need anything. And we were taking a route from Providence, Rhode Island, through upstate New York, and coming down through Canada into Detroit, Michigan. And so my husband's driving and we're having fun and we're listening to music. It's about maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. We're in Canada and the car comes to a complete stop. 2-lane highway, no one's around. We finally get it to a place where we can get it onto a shoulder. And we are sitting there because this is the days before cell phones. There was no farm nearby. There was just us and the stars in the sky. About an hour later, this gentleman pulls up behind us and he says, can I help you folks? And all of a sudden, this warm feeling just came over us. And my husband kind of looked at me like, what are you doing over there? Because he knew I worked with the angels. And I said, I asked for help because we can't sit here all day and night. And we're too far from Detroit for someone to come and assist us. So let's see how this goes. So the gentleman said, ma'am, you want, both of you want to get in my truck? And I was like, no, because we had a dog. We had a small little doggy in the back. And he said, I'll bring the dog. My wife would love to see you. And, come have breakfast and we'll come back and work on the car. And I said, no, I'll stay here with the car and the dog, just so that, someone's with the car. He said, I understand. And I told my husband, and my husband looked at me and said, you sure you're going to be all right? I said, yeah, Archangel Michael's with me. Long story short, they come back about an hour later. They bring me breakfast. My husband has his breakfast with him too. He didn't stay and eat with them. The gentleman looks under the hood and he says, I think I can fix this. And he does a tap, tap and a tap, tap and another tap, tap. And he says, try it now. All of a sudden, the car starts. We make it to Detroit safely. We said, thank you. We offered to pay him something. He said, no, of course not. Never know when you need me, when I'll need help from someone. We get to Detroit, take the car to a mechanic. They can't find anything wrong. We find out once we've been there for a few days that what we were saved from was a very bad accident on the bridge that leads into Detroit going from Windsor, Canada. There was a big car pileup, which when we calculated the time, we would have either been entering that bridge or on the bridge. So the angels work in very mysterious ways at times. Now, other ways that you can use Michael in your life is, say you're having a really rough day and you're feeling extremely stressed. Do an exercise I call, which is called grounding. And what you're going to do is you're going to go sit down someplace where you can just have privacy. If you're at work, go to the bathroom and get in a stall. If you can sit down, do so. And then just calm yourself. Take deep, deep, deep breaths and just get really, really, really calm. Take your right hand, put it on your left knee. Take your left hand, put it on your right knee. And just sit there. The crossing of your arms shifts the energy. It's an energetic shift that happens very quickly. And then you can repeat the same affirmations. I am safe. I am loved. I am fearless. I am powerful. I can do this. I have this. Speaking uplifting words changes your energy. That's one way you can use it. Another way to use Michael as protection, and I tell my clients both of these all the time, is to use a sword. And imagine the sword with Michael standing in front of you. Just sit down someplace, get real still. And part of the reason you're getting still is so that you can just calm yourself down. Now get still and imagine Michael is in front of you. Ask to borrow his sword. Start at the top of your head, doesn't matter which direction, and go trace your body like a gingerbread cookie. Okay? Go around your arms. Go down your side. Go down to your leg, to the bottom of your feet. Come up the inside leg. Go down the other side. Do the same thing. Come all the way back up to the top of your head. And then go down the back or front or back, whichever works for you. Take the sword, say thank you, and hand it back to Michael. Now don't rush when you do this. Take your time. Now you don't have to remember this. It is on my website. It's a freebie that I give to everyone because why? I don't want anyone's energy to be impacted by other energies that are out there. So how do we end up with other energies? Going throughout our day, going grocery shopping. How many people do you pass in the course of the day? If you're on public transportation, how many people do you go walk by? Unless you were in lockdown, you're going to pass through other energy. And even during lockdown, you're affected by your environment, the lighting in your home. So start to just pay attention to your energetic levels. Are you feeling safe? Are you feeling calm? Do you feel a sense of release? Okay. All right. So I'm going to do one short meditation here with you, with Michael, to use Michael's energy to just give you an idea. Now you can make up your own. Feel free to do that because what that does is it empowers you to start working with the angels in a way that works for you. Okay? All right. So if you can, don't do this while you're driving. All right. So get calm. Get someplace where it's completely quiet or have on soft music in the background like I do right now. Take some deep breaths in and out. Don't hold your breath. Just breathe normally for yourself until you feel a sense of just calm, okay? All right. Archangel Michael, surround me in your energy of protective blue light. Surround my family, my loved ones, my friends, and keep us safe from all harm. Keep us safe from all negativity. Protect us from any form of negative energy including others. Archangel Michael, as I go about my day today, I ask for your divine assistance, that I maintain my energy and that I go throughout the day feeling safe, and that I do so with grace and ease and feeling empowered. Archangel Michael, please bring in the courage that is needed at this time and bring in the strength so that I may stay present. Archangel Michael, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for letting us get to know you. And I hope that each and every one of you have enjoyed this short lesson. Take care and come on back tomorrow because we have another special archangel that you're going to meet and learn a little bit more about. Okay? Take care. May you be so filled with such positive energy that you can go about your day and you can go about making your day one of the best days of your week. Okay? And I want you to go back to, when you go to bed at night, go back to the intention you set for your day. And just write down a few notes. How did that work for you? Okay? Also, look at the lesson that is being sent to you. It'll be in your inbox. If it's not attached to the video, it might be too large for it to be sent. Then you'll have a second email with the lesson. All right? Okay. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining me. I'm so looking forward to our journey with the 12 archangels. Thank you.